Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a pick a card for you, and it's going to be what new romantic love connection is coming to your life. What's your next relationship going to be like? We're gonna pull charms, we're gonna pull from the pendulum, I'm gonna roll the dice, we're gonna pull some timeline cards, we're gonna figure out which sign they are, what they do for a living, how you're gonna meet, and you will have the option to extend for an 18+ version on what the sex is gonna be like. So pretty much we are just gonna be snooping in all the business and getting all the tea. So if that's something you guys are interested in, then figure out whichever pile you are drawn to the most. We have pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the selenite, pile number 3 with the aquamarine, and pile number 4 with the howlite. Now, if you're new to picker cards, what you're gonna do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I will see you all at your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome. So I've already pre-shuffled your oracle. I'm going to freehand pull from the tarot. But first things first, I want to roll the dice and see what your angel number is, what messages the angels have for you guys. Group number 1, what is your angel number? You guys can look this up on Google, figure out what the angels are trying to tell you. Ooh, okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 4. 4564 is your angel number, group number 1. With the rose quartz. All right, so let's start with the animal spirit. What are you guys being represented as? To start, we have the phoenix and we have the deer. So either you or this person is the phoenix spirit and you're the deer spirit. We have sexuality. We have child, magical, poet, an artist. Okay, so you guys could be an artist. This person could be an artist. I would split these two, and that's just me personally. I'm gonna pull the tarot and clarify, but I would say that one of you is this magical sort of mystical being, and I'm assuming it's you, group number 1, because I do feel like this matches the vibe if you did choose this rose quartz. And then the other person, the person that you might be attracting into your life, is this poet, artist type. Or maybe you guys are like a mesh of both, you know? All right, let's pull the tarot. What does the tarot have to say? What new romantic love connection is coming into pile number 1's life? All right. To start, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Wands, Judgment. Whoa. So some of you guys have been through it, and you might be this phoenix spirit rising from the ashes once again, manifesting something completely new for yourself. Very interesting. 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, group number 1. We have separation, we have soulmate. Wedding. Wow, very interesting. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Some of you guys could be getting back with an ex, or there was some sort of separation. You wouldn't necessarily even call them an ex, like there was no like breakup or anything. And for those that this doesn't resonate with quite yet, just hold on for a second, just put a pin in it, because I am seeing sort of a split here, which is why this is very interesting. And the split will be a very interesting explanation. So just give me 1 second. But for some of you, this is gonna be someone that you were in separation with for a long time. Things kind of fizzled out, or there was some sort of drama. And there's gonna be this like rising of the connection, this phoenix energy. There was almost like a death to it, so that there could be a new beginning, a new romantic cycle will begin. I'm thinking of that Moonology card, which I know is either full moon or new moon in Libra. And as I speak, we're in a full moon in Libra. So, you know, with all the planetary conjunctions right now, astrologically speaking, it would make sense that for some of you, there's going to be a renewal and a love connection. For others of you, this is a very intense soulmate connection that is yet to come into your life. And you will have some sort of past life regression with this person in that you knew them before. And there is going to be some intensity in the connection, even just to start with, some sort of resentment. Something happened in the past where it did not work out. And I'm talking like a past life. And you guys are going to finally sort of meet again, which is very, very interesting. Okay, because I feel like with the Phoenix spirit, this represents past karma and reincarnation. It represents transformation of your past. So it doesn't necessarily mean running from a connection or denying it or burning bridges. It means like working through it. So that's why there's this nice split, and we do have that 5 of Wands and Judgment right next to it. For some of you, this is going to be someone that either you knew in a past life, and the connection is going to be very intense, not just like intense on like an intrinsic level, but also like sexually, which we'll get to, and we'll dive even deeper in that with the extended. But with Phoenix here, it's like there's a reason this came out. There really is. So for some of you, this is a soulmate connection, and there was a separation, and you guys are finally reconciling in this life. Maybe as a child, you never necessarily felt alone because you always kind of felt like you would meet this person. This person could be much older than you. Doesn't have to be. I feel like in the past life, there was a split or a separation or a sudden death even. But you guys are going to reconcile in this life. And for others of you, there was a separation currently in this life, and you guys are going to reconcile. And this is something that you've been wanting. I feel like this is happening right now because a lot of you guys have been emerging into this lightness and clarity. Some of you guys, I feel like, are this Phoenix spirit. And I feel like others of you have qualities of the deer spirit as well. But I just feel like a lot of you have been manifesting in general. And because of that, you guys are sort of at this point in time where you're releasing your expectation of the outcome. And because you've released that expectation, it's almost like this is coming in full throttle for you, which is very, very interesting. Now, the deer spirit is a beautiful spirit to come into contact with, which is why we have this beautiful 9 of Cups here, and Judgment. I love the Judgment illustration in this deck because the angels and the guides and spirit are divinely guiding you two together. Whether this is from a past life and you are coming into this connection finally in this life. Maybe there is a lot of spiritual growth that had to be done in order for you to meet on the same energetic level. Maybe it was on both sides. Maybe you've been working your ass off, but this person hasn't. And then the same thing, I think both apply to whether this separation was currently in this life or in a past life. But either way, you guys, you're being brought back together. There's a reconciliation on the horizon. And a reconciliation in love. Cupid is going to shoot you both in the booty. Like, you guys are just going to be so enamored with each other. And there's going to be an intimacy here that is unfathomable. That you guys are going to, treat each other like you have known each other. That you have loved each other and spent many years and many lives together. With the deer spirit, the deer is so symbolic of love, The deer spirit is intuitive, graceful. The deer spirit represents femininity, which is why this could be either or you guys could have a nice balance of feminine and masculine energy. This spirit, this person is going to be very protective over you and also very nurturing and calm. What's so cool about the deer spirit is they're very present. And that's what I really get in this Nine of Cups energy, is just the feeling that this person is going to be present. They're going to really listen to you. They're going to really care about how you feel. This person is going to feel like you are their muse. They might be a poet and an artist. They might want to quite literally paint or draw you or write about you, but you're going to be like a muse to them. And I think to each other, because the deer spirit is so lovable and you're going to be inspired by this person. I do think that this is something with the Three of Pentacles that could lead to marriage. You guys could come from completely different racial backgrounds, different ethnicities, different cultures, different countries, just completely different. Let's figure out what sign this person could possibly be. Spirit, what sign could this person be? Okay, we have Aquarius and we have Scorpio. So either you or this person could have this in your chart. I do feel like with the Aquarius energy, there is going to be sort of an out of the box factor to this connection. Something that is very hard to pin down, but almost necessary. Necessary because it would have to be an open mind like an Aquarius in order for this soul connection to really ground itself in the 3D. And then Scorpio as well, with the amount of love that this being could have. We have in the near future. Scorpio and Aquarius really remind me of this sort of artistic and poetic and very sexual energy. Okay. So we have in the near future and not the right time. So at this current moment, you're not going to meet this person. It is not the right time at this moment, but that's okay, because in the near future, you will be meeting this person. Let's pull some timeline cards. Spirit, clarify the near future for me. For group number 1, clarify the near future. We have 2 years. Spirit, that's not really the near future. So clarify the near future for me. For some of you, this will be a perfect timeline because you're in school or you're traveling or you're not ready or you're too young. So we have 9 months to 2 years. That's not bad. That's not bad. If someone were to tell you that you're going to meet your soulmate from another life and you're probably going to marry them, it's going to be your end all be all thing, you know, are you even prepared in 9 months for that to happen? So it's like, that's not bad at all. Okay. I want to pull some Lovers Oracle. Sexual union. Okay, so that's something I haven't talked about just yet because, you know, we are going to get more into this in the extended, but there is going to be a very strong sexual attraction here. I think you guys are really going to love each other so much. Like, you're going to be so sexually attracted to each other, which is very important in a connection. I think that the sex will bring you guys closer together because it's almost like you've done it before, and it's very interesting. with sexual union, you know, and sexuality here, I do think that you guys naturally, both individually, are very sexual beings. And together, you guys will sort of coexist with your taste, and there will be a level of intimacy emotionally and sexually. Like, this person's gonna love kissing you, holding you close and hugging you. I think they're gonna be romantic, and that's why we have that poet and artist kind of representation in the archetype cards here. They're going to express a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. I think this person wants to, like, we have, you know, expresses soul insights in symbolic language, and then we have inspiring others to see life symbolically. Like, this person likes to be symbolic and metaphoric, and like they're sort of like a romantic, and they probably love to read novels and write and journal. Like, this person is gonna be just out of this world, quite literally, in such a great way. And you know, I wouldn't doubt that this person will like be so inspired by your sex. They might paint about it, they might write about it. This person is gonna want to give you flowers and roses. They're gonna want to hold your hands, like really like intermingle their fingers. I think they're gonna want to feed you. There's this huge energy of wanting to like whisk you away and just kiss you. They might play an instrument as well, and they might be musically talented. I do think this person is gonna be very possessive over you, because it's like, you're mine. Like, this is mine. That's like the energy that I'm getting, that they're really gonna feel like you are theirs and no one else can have you. And I don't know about y'all, but I like that energy. I know some people are like, ugh, hate it, but like, no, this is gonna be like, I mean, I'm not gonna hype up like possessiveness or anything, but I do think this person is gonna be super, super interested in you. And you know, I personally think that's hot. Okay, so I wanted to put little post-it notes on this pendulum, like to try and figure out characteristics of them. But I didn't have any. So what I'm gonna have you guys do, if you want, you don't have to, is you could be like, I'm gonna pull this twice. Okay, so 2 questions. You could be like, what is their hair color? And or you could be like, is their hair color brown? And we'll see if it says yes or no. Is their hair color blonde? Yes or no, blah blah. Or you could be like, what is their eye color, or what is their height? But I would ask it like, is it this? So give yourself a moment to intuitively like feel out what you think your dream person / soulmate will look like. Now, I honestly think, just based off the cards, that this person, you know, could be have longer hair and have a beard of some sort. Maybe they have facial hair sometimes, maybe they don't. I think that they're going to be very strong and muscular, someone that likes to go to the gym. And for those masculines watching, your feminine, I think, is going to have beautiful hair and beautiful legs and like a very feminine, slender body. Okay, so now that I've given you a chance to maybe ask your question, we're going to pull from the pendulum and see what it says. Whoa, it's glitching. Ah, that's so funny. Okay, let's try this again. And again, you guys, you can ask whatever question you want. I just thought that would be a cool idea for some of you. And then we have some charmies. Maybe we can get some initials going and sort of see maybe what their name would start with. We have ask a friend. Spirit, don't do me dirty like that. Okay, we're gonna pull this again. Oh my gosh. Ask a friend. Maybe you might meet this person through a friend. You could possibly meet them through some sort of work venture. Wow. With the snowflake charm here and 9 months, I definitely think you could meet this person by the end of this year as we sort of get into winter. So that's very telling. And we have the sun here. And I love this because I do think that you guys are finding your light right now. And I think you're rising from the ashes and transforming. No way, it says ask a friend. Oh my God, some of you guys need to ask a friend if they have someone that they can hook you up with, because like that is so annoying to me. All right, Spirit, you're not allowed to say ask a friend. We're gonna try this again. And honestly, you guys, like, don't come for me. This is a cheap ass pendulum from Amazon. Like, you can't put all your faith into it. And if it says it a third time, that is the message. Like, I hate to tell you that, but it is. Like, a third time, like, no. There's way too many possibilities. So we have G, B, U, C, M, U, F, M. We have Eugene, B, Bradley, Barry, Ben, Benjamin, Beck, M, F. You know, for M, I got Sam, S-A-M. Maybe. Okay, so whatever you guys, you need to comment down below what you're trying to ask here. Because the pendulum seems to be uncertain, but it says maybe or ask a friend. So I'm very, and maybe purposely Spirit is leaving things discreet. I know Spirit does that on purpose sometimes. We have learn. I do think that this person and you are going to learn a lot from each other. This also could be symbolic of the time frame. Like, there's still some more things to learn. And this is going to happen at divine timing, but right now it's not the right time. So continue sort of working on your path right now, because the more you work on your self-love and self-happiness, the more you attract like what is meant for you. And I just really think that this is so beautiful. Group number 1, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, you guys. Definitely comment down below and let me know if it did. We are going to extend this version, except it's going to be an 18+. So what is this sex going to be like in this future love connection? And you know my extendeds, if you've been there. I love to get dirty with this. So if you're interested in that, that is linked down below. In the meantime, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep out on the lookout, because I am finally releasing my line of manifestation candles, bath rituals, and my new oracle deck. So I'm very excited to release that and show you guys. In the meantime, I will see you all in the extended. Hi, group number 2, welcome. So if you chose the selenite, this is for you. So I've already pre-shuffled your oracle cards, but we're gonna start off with some angel numbers from the dice, and I am gonna shuffle your tarot cards freehand. So angel numbers for group number 2, what do the angels want to tell you? What is their message for you? You guys can look this up on Google. In this reading, we're gonna pull some timeline cards, some charms, we're gonna pull from the pendulum, we're gonna try and figure out their astrological sign and get all the characteristics about this person. To start, we have 5, 5, 3, 4. 5534 is your angel number. Group number 2. Hello, welcome. So let's pull your oracle. So to start, we have the golden egg, and we have the frog spirit. So either you or this person is the golden egg spirit and they're the frog spirit. We have Messiah, and we have advocate, and we have maturity. I definitely feel like this person is going to be older than you, and not in like a sugar daddy way, although for some of you it could be. It's okay, my cutie. You know, some of you guys, like, it depends on what you're interested in, you know, but I do think that there is going to be some wisdom to this connection. I do think this is going to be a spiritual connection. Let's pull your tarot cards. Group number 2, what new love connection is coming towards them? Wow, to start we have the Empress. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. What new love connection? 6 of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hierophant. Wow. All right. So, wow, you guys, group number 2, let's get it. I want to get into the meaning of the golden egg, which I feel like represents sort of the message at the center of your heart. This is interesting. This is the unstruck sound. It lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. So some of you guys are a little restless. You're trying to really manifest your future person and connection, and it is not something that is just going to come at the snap of a fingers. This is something that is going to take wisdom and maturity to encounter. And I do think it's a very highly spiritual connection. I think that you guys are going to have this spiritual connection with this person. I think the more growth that you do in your individual life, the more that this will emerge. For some of you, you could feel this person already. This is quite literally your soulmate is with you in spirit energy. And what would be very interesting to me is if they were your spirit guide, or there's somehow their higher self was your spirit guide, which is why I was like, there's a level of maturity to the point where this person is like even more spiritual than you are, even more spiritual than we are. And like, if they really are channeling their higher self to find you, they're watching over you up front. And this wouldn't be unusual, because the vibe that I get from the cards as well is that they want you to be a star. They are gonna be your shadow, and they're gonna gas you up. They want to lead you towards the light. This person does not want to steal your shine at all. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may feel like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Ooh, wow, okay. So, yeah. This person is already with you in spirit, and I think they're already trying to connect with you. So this is not just that you guys are manifesting your soulmate, like you will quite literally be manifesting each other, which makes it that much more precious, because you guys, you know, what's meant for you will come for you. And what a beautiful love story. We have Messiah, like this person is the Messiah. They're here to serve humanity with humility. They're going to be an advocate that you are inspired by. They're going to inspire you to put compassion into action. Like I said, they want to make you a star. They see you as this beautiful empress who has just this unstruck potential. Not only are you sexy and beautiful and you can catch everyone's attention, but you have the flair, the sass. You also have the sensitivity. This person is a teacher. They're older, they're wiser, they're more mature. They're stabilized in their mission, and they're deep rooted in what they came here to do, and it is to be with you and lead you to sort of the light and the finish line. There's gonna be great success here. I do think that you guys are this very youthful spirit, and I think you guys are very innocent and novice and shy. And this person is going to want to really like embrace that innocence, but they're also going to want to give you backbone and stability so that no one hurts you or takes advantage of that, because they will feel like you do have a lot to offer the world. The frog spirit is all about cleansing and healing. And you know, we have the Queen of Cups as well. So some of you guys could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or have a lot of water in your chart. But the frog and the water element are almost inseparable. And the thing about the frog spirit is it tends to be overworked and undernourished. So it's vital that such a sensitive creature practices self-care. And this person is going to want to help you with that balance. Because I do think that you guys are empaths, and I think that you guys aren't necessarily meant to carry such a heavy load. I almost feel like this person is gonna have to help you with that. Like they're gonna be here to help you carry the heavy load, if they're not already with you in spirit. This is so beautiful, you guys. What the actual fuck? I'm so ridiculous. Okay, let me pull some angel oracle. Like the star of the show is you, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Empress, but there he is, or she, depending. Some of you, it could be a same-sex relationship. Some of you could be a masculine watching for your feminine, or some of you are watching for a masculine. But I do feel like they will always be there. Wow, we have trust. Ask your angels. So your angels really want to connect with you on this, because this person, and we have weight, this person is already with you in spirit, or energetically has already been assigned or tied to you. And you know, for some of you, they are as spiritual as their higher self is channeling towards you. They're trying to manifest you. So that's very intriguing. We have worth waiting for, and we have that wait card. And we have children, so you guys could be meant to have children in this connection. Children could be very important to this connection. Whoa, okay, there's a lot. All right, so lots of energy came out. I'm gonna put it back, but the reason why it's not at this moment is you guys still have a lot to do as far as maturation goes. You know, you're calling your soulmate. I see that you guys are trying to manifest this person. I think they are trying to manifest you too. But I feel like there's still some work that has to be done in your own life. Some of you guys need to really figure out like what your career is, or what your actual life path is, like what you're doing basically with yourself. Some of you have some release work to do still, and some forgiving and learning, whether it's healing family issues, whether it's healing like trauma from an ex. So let's see what sign this person could be. Wow, we have Aquarius. We have Gemini. And we have lots of Taurus energy as well. Lots of water energy. Okay. And we have Taurus. Very, very interesting. Like, I'm intrigued. I don't know about y'all. Okay, so Spirit, when is this going to happen? Like, can we get a timeline? And there's already so much like sexual tension here. Like, I do think that you guys are going to be a divine feminine or divine masculine sort of dynamic here. And they're like, I can't wait to get into the sex. We have 2 years and a year and a half. Okay, very specific, I would say 2 years, a year and a half to 2 years. Like, I know that seems like a long time, but what I was telling group number 1 is that if you were told that the next relationship, and it doesn't have to be that you're not going to be in a relationship before this, you could date people and like have sex and whatever, and then this comes in a year and a half, 2 years. But if you were told that your end all be all soulmate is going to marry you and have children with you in like 6 months, are you even fucking ready to give up your freedom like that? Like, are you even ready? So this is not a bad timeline at all, okay? I do think that you guys have a lot to learn individually on your own spiritual path. I think you should actually find comfort in knowing that this person is with you already in spirit. Like, they're already here, just loving up on you, sending you that love and that light. And you guys will have children together. This is worth waiting for, and you can connect to your angels on this. So for the pendulum, you can ask whatever question you want. I was telling group number 1, you could be like, oh, do they have brown hair? And it'll be like, yes, no, maybe so. Or like, if you want like physical characteristics, I do think this person could have the beard or the potential to have beard and like kind of a scruffy, sexy look to them, but that's just me. So ask whatever question you want. I'm gonna pull this twice. So you could ask 2 questions, or you could ask 1 question, try to get a confirmation. It's gonna be up to you, okay? So we're gonna pull this, and then I'm gonna pull your charmies, and I'm gonna try and see if we can get some initials or some more hints going. Wow. So Gemini, like, spirit energy for real. And we have definitely. So whatever you guys asked, it said definitely. So Gemini is coming out strong. This person is going to really love communicating with you. I think they're going to have a very open mind and open heart. We have divine. This is a divine spiritual connection. We have she. Some of you, this could be a hint that it's going to be a she or a same-sex couple, or it could also represent that you will be leveling up energetically into your feminine divine energy. We have luck here, this like little 4-leaf clover, and to me this always represents March, but we're outside of March, like just about. So to me it could also represent just like luck in general. Like, this connection is going to be lucky. This person is going to really be a match made in heaven. This is something that I think is going to be worth waiting for, is worth your time. We have A, we have N, G. So Gilbert, Garrett, Guillermo, Aaron, Adam, N, Nathan. Oh, this is Z actually. Zach, Zachary, J, James, Jeremy, Jasper, C, L, X. Okay, now I'm gonna pull from this again. And you guys, you will have the option to extend this version, but we're gonna do an 18+ version. Like, what is the sex gonna be like? Because like, look at that. Like, already this person, they're gonna love that you're shy, but you're so fucking sexy. They're gonna be like, why are you even shy like this? Like, you're so hot. Like, show the world your stuff. They're gonna wanna like spank you. I'm already getting the vibes. And I think this person's gonna wanna gift you like material possessions. Wow, we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. For real, Cupid's arrow is gonna strike y'all hard. And we have twin flames, your passion ignites. Okay, we have try again, so let's try again. But I do think that, like, you know, in a way, you guys could mirror each other with the twin flame energy, that it's almost going to be like on purpose to really ignite your passion, to really like help your spiritual growth, so that you guys both can ascend higher heights. I think animals could also be important to this connection. I think you should look for signs in nature. Okay, we have ask a friend. Very interesting. All right, so group number 2, meet me over in the extended. Let's get into the sexual energy of this connection and what it's going to be like. I'm excited. I love you guys so much. I really hope that resonated. Definitely comment down below if it did. I'm excited for you guys. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm excited also to announce that I will be launching my line of manifestation candles, bath rituals, and my oracle deck. And it's something I've been working on for a long time, so I'm super excited. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the extended. Hi, group number 3, welcome. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled your oracle, and then I will pull your tarot, but first I want to start with your angel numbers. So what do the angels have to say to you guys right now? What are the angel messages for group number 3? You guys can look this up on Google, but I just felt like it was necessary because if you are trying to manifest love, these numbers, this meaning could be very synchronistic. Okay, so we have 3, 5, 2, 4. I mean, we have 3, 4, 2, 4, I'm sorry. So 34, 24, those are your angel numbers. Aquamarine is your stone. Group number 3, let's see what your oracle says. To start, we have horse. We have the lion spirit. So you could be the horse or the lion spirit. We have manifestation. We have king, virgin, and queen. And I kid you not, king and queen came out here. So that might be a sign for some of you guys that you're looking for. Definitely, I think a lot of you have been manifesting, and, you know, keep up the good work because it's looking good. All right, let's pull your tarot. We're gonna pull some timeline cards. We're gonna swing from the pendulum. We're gonna pull charms. We're gonna try and figure out what their sign is, and you guys will have the option to extend this. And when you guys extend, you will be getting a reading about like what the sex is gonna be like and stuff. So to start, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. We have the moon. Hey, stop. We have the 9 of Wands. Jaxson. Hey. Sorry, you guys. I have these like shutters and he's trying to get a fly. So we'll just put them up. All right. Sorry, I hate when readings are interrupted. 9 of Wands. The Fool. Spirit, what can you tell me about group number 3's future person? The Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant. Wow, okay. All right. Okay, so either you or this person is the horse spirit or the lion spirit. Now, the horse spirit is about momentum, freedom, energy, force. This is a very interesting card to get, and it could also be a tell that this person or you is an earth sign, whereas the lion spirit has to do with fire. So we have earth and fire so far. I'm going to pull some more astrological cards to kind of clarify. So with the horse spirit, I feel like this is someone who is in the most masterful form of earth energy. is a reliable person that honestly can achieve anything and never gives up. So if that's sort of describing you, maybe you're trying to achieve this person, maybe you're trying to manifest them, maybe it represents them and you're the lion spirit. I feel like this person or you, if you're the horse spirit, likes to work out a lot, or you have a lot of stamina. This could be really good in the bedroom, but I feel like you just have a lot of energy and you have a lot of like mental focus in result of that physical stamina. So some of you guys might be really good at, you know, you meditate, or you feel like you really need to like do strength training in order to be like in sync and in balance. And with the lion spirit, you know, a lot of people have their own sort of connotations when it comes to lions. But as far as how it's depicted in this book, which I absolutely love, like I would totally recommend this deck to you. The lion is actually being represented as someone who is regal and patient, like a complete master. So I do feel like this is a really great duality. Like you guys are gonna have a very spiritual connection if you don't already. And you guys are gonna really complement each other well. Oh my gosh. Jaxson, you're like really just getting on my last nerves. No. Stop it. Stop it, kitty. Lay down. He was doing so well in group 1 and 2. He was sleeping and I'm trying to get him to calm down a little bit. I'm so sorry. But you guys are gonna complement each other really well, and maybe that's why we have the king and queen here, because you guys will be like counterparts. You'll have this yin and yang sort of duality. King, enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. Yeah, you know, you could be this horse spirit, they could be the lion spirit, or vice versa. But I just feel like he comes in with another toy. This is like the 3rd toy, you guys. It's so funny. But I feel like the lion spirit represents and is the epitome of peace and strength. I feel like you guys will have a really great friendship above all. Like, I definitely think you guys are going to be lovers, but I think that having a friendship is something that maybe you guys didn't experience in the past. Maybe there wasn't a lot of loyalty in your last relationship, or maybe it left things kind of confusing and you were never really sure what their head was at. I feel like you guys with number 3 are the type that always went all the way. Like you were never met halfway. And this person is not going to do that to you. They're going to definitely leave you and meet you halfway. In fact, there's a purity to this connection that you're manifesting here, group number 3. Like with the Fool here and Virgin, like I just feel like maybe some of you guys quite literally are a virgin, which would be very interesting. Maybe you guys are saving yourself for marriage, or like you're saving yourself. It'll be kind of interesting to see once we get into the extended and see the sexual energy of the connection. But for some of you, I think it just kind of goes to show symbolically how this connection will be very innocent. Like this person is not necessarily... Wow. Sorry about that, guys. He's super protective over me because he knows I'm a single woman in this big ass house. So he is just my lioness. Anyway, as I was saying, I just feel like this person's not in it for sex at all. I mean, I'm sure that's going to be an added bonus, especially if they're thinking of you as a virgin. They're like, oh, she's got a tight kitty. We'll get into that in the extended, but I think it's more so that there's a lightness to this connection, whereas maybe some of your last connections were heavy. Maybe they were sort of karmic and it was really hard to break free from that. And so this is going to bring about an energy that is lighter and more innocent and more focused on spirituality and the mind and like what you guys can bring to the table. We have meditation brings energy. Did I just say meditation brings energy? That might be an interesting thing. I didn't mean to say that. Meditation brings answers. So some of you guys, if you are the horse spirit or the lion spirit and you don't meditate, it's strongly suggesting that you do, that you could actually figure out quite a few things that maybe you have questions about with the moon, and they will bring you solace and answers. I feel like this person could be older than you or wiser, you could say, and they do bring about a sense of maturity that you don't have. And maybe what's interesting is maybe you bring about a sense of magic that they don't have, and you sort of fill in the blanks for each other, which is really beautiful and refreshing. We have helpful people. I do feel like, you know, this person is gonna be one of those people in your corner that's constantly helping you out. We have success. I think this could also represent that maybe you could meet this person through somebody else or through a group of people or people in your sphere. We have perfect timing. So I do think this is going to happen at the perfect time. Maybe perfect timing represents that with this Ace of Pentacles, that this is coming quite soon. And it's coming at the perfect time for you guys, like if you have been manifesting this. We have you deserve love. Make the effort. So I feel like this person is going to really, and then let your friends help you. So something involving friends, I'd be very curious what the pendulum ends up saying, but something involving friends. Maybe you're gonna meet this person through friends. Maybe your friends have a suggestion of where you can meet people, but it seems like this is gonna be two like-minded individuals that somehow other people bring you guys together. Like, oh my God, you should meet, blah, blah, blah. You guys are perfect for each other, like, or whatever the situation is. But it seems like an opportunity that will be kind of coming out of thin air with that Fool and the Ace of Pentacles right next to it. I do see you guys as being a divine feminine, whereas this person's a divine masculine. So you could be the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or have that in your chart. You don't have to, but I think that it's important that you're going on this journey right now where you are looking for something or some sort of answer to fill in the blanks of your questions, because you guys really are this nurturing and beautiful being, and you deserve for someone to meet you halfway. And I think that is going to be the full circle realization you come to, is that this person is going to show you that you deserve love. They are going to make the effort. I love this lion spirit. I really think that's them, because look how regal he is. He's just like benevolently sitting there, just loving and leading and just being and like, that is the energy that you guys need, because you already are being, and you really already are amazing. You just need someone to recognize that. I think that you guys just need some of that love back that you're constantly giving to other people. Let's figure out what sign this person is. Okay, that's too many. All right, that one stayed. Scorpio, oh my gosh. Scorpio's came out for like, okay, I guess they all want to come out. Virgo and twin flame. Okay, interesting. So this is going to be, you know, it quite possibly could be a twin flame. I don't want to really necessarily put a bunch of labels on everything, but this is going to be a very powerful connection. Maybe it's a twin flame in the fact that you guys are these like puzzle pieces and you're going to fill in each other's blank, and you have this duality, this yin and yang kind of energy. And you guys are going to meet each other halfway, whereas maybe both of you have been in karmic situations where you weren't met halfway and your energy was not reciprocated. So Spirit, can we get a timeline as to when this might be happening? Ooh, very soon. Okay. Maybe that's why we have perfect timing as well, that this is going to happen very, very soon. Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck? We have a couple of weeks and 9 months. Okay. So very soon, a couple of weeks and 9 months, you guys. That's very, very interesting. I do think that this person is going to be like a workaholic. I think they are somebody that takes a lot of pride in their work and, you know, what they do. Maybe they're a leader. Maybe they're a boss. Wow, we have new beginning, and with that Fool card, that just like double clarifies. A new adventure awaits you. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So welcome in this blessed change, group number 3, because it really seems like it's coming in for you. And whatever did happen in the past to cause that moon energy, that 9 of Wands energy, it's in the past. And I think it's a natural and necessary part of life. But it's time to take a step back from whatever incident that was. And maybe that's where helpful people come into play and like letting your friends help you. Maybe there's an ex that needs to be released. Maybe meditation brings answers, has to do with spirit and its spirit's guidance towards you. But in order to see things clearly, and what they mean by things is all of this on the other side, you must let go of resentment, which is just so true. So we have the pendulum, and I was telling group 1 and 2 that you guys could really make this whatever you want it to be. I wanted to put like Post-it notes on it and be like, hey, what color eyes do they have, or what color hair do they have? But I don't have any of those Post-it notes. So it could be like, do they have brown hair? And then you guys ask, and we'll see kind of what it says. But it's gonna be up to you. I'm gonna pull it twice. You can definitely ask whatever you guys wanna ask, and I'm gonna pull some charms. Ooh, it's glitching. I do think that this person is a leader in their community. It doesn't even have to be a community. It could just be at their job, but I do think they take a lot of pride in that. And I think that you guys are a leader as well in your community. And that's why it's really beautiful that you guys have this like pure heart and spirit. And that you guys are gonna be like coming together in a way that is so needed and so deserved. Like you guys really deserve this love. So ask your question. I'm gonna pull it twice so you have the chance to ask 2 questions. And let's see what charms, maybe we can get some initials. Okay. So T is standing out to me. I live by a lake called Travis. So we could have Travis, Taylor, Tyler, Tim, Timothy, Terrence, Trayvon. We have H. I don't know. We have W and we have O. We have definitely for your answer. We have learned. So I do feel like this person is going to learn a lot from you. You're going to learn a lot from them. There's going to be this nice duality here, and you guys are going to constantly learn from each other. We have this catcher's mitt. So maybe they play baseball, or maybe you do, or maybe you guys are going to meet at a baseball game. And then we have this lucky charm. So I do feel like this connection is very lucky. It is a product of your manifestations. This is something that the angels and guides are guiding you towards. Okay, and I'm gonna swing it again so you guys can ask your second question. Oh my gosh. Can we not? And then I'm excited to get into the 18 plus extended and see what the sex is like. But overall, I really feel like this is blessed. I think that this is gonna come at perfect timing. It's gonna be a huge success because you guys are coming together as very similar people, which is very rare, I feel like. And you guys both have a lot to bring to the table as far as this relationship goes. And because of that, I think that there will be like an innocence here in the love that you share. We have ask a friend, and I'm gonna leave it there. I know that might piss some of you guys off. I'm sorry. But we have let your friends help you, helpful people, ask a friend. I feel like it's a synchronistic theme, and I gotta keep it there. So group number 3, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that resonated. I'm gonna move on to the extended, which is linked down below. If you wanna see what the sex is gonna be like, we're gonna pull more cards. In the meantime, you guys, I really appreciate you. Definitely comment down below if it resonated. I'm really excited to announce that I'm gonna be launching my line of manifestation candles, bath rituals, and my new oracle deck. And that is coming for y'all in April. So I'm very excited about that. But in the meantime though, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all in the extended. Hi, group number 4, welcome if you chose the Howlite. This is for you. So I've already pre-shuffled your oracle, and I'm gonna pull your tarot freehand. But before we do all that, I want to pull some angel numbers for you guys and see what the angel messages are for you. So basically you can just Google these, and hopefully it's in, in harmony with some of the messages you've already been receiving. Ooh, okay, so we have 5, 2, 6, 2. So 52, 62 for group number 4. 52, 62 for group number 4. All right, let's pull your oracle. Let's see what's going on. So to start, we have the beaver spirit. And we have the dragon spirit, which I love, by the way. I have a dragon tattoo on my foot. Love dragons. We have networker, hedonist, and we have the sacred woman. Okay, so either you or this person could be represented by the beaver or dragon spirit. It's going to really depend. I would say, you know, the beaver spirit is a water sign and the dragon spirit is just a spirit, apparently. So we could have this person could have water, or you could have water in your chart. The beaver spirit is someone who is a very hard worker. Maybe this is in conjunction with the networker type of energy. This is someone that is tireless, family first, you know, loyal, hardworking. They are very good at providing financial stability. So this person, if they're being represented as a beaver spirit, might take a lot of pride in being the breadwinner and providing, you know, financial stability. They like to do happy, meaningful work, although they will work through whatever circumstances. It doesn't have to be necessarily happy and meaningful because they take a lot of pride in being dependable. And they have this infinite love and enthusiasm for family. So this is someone that would really want to have a big family. They like to feel needed and they like to be relied on. They don't want to not have that feeling. And then with the dragon spirit here, we have, you know, this is the all-seeing person. This is someone that I would describe as a mystic, someone who is an intuitive, an empath that probably has some clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance abilities. That's why I would be like drawn to say that you guys are this beaver spirit or this dragon spirit, excuse me, because you guys have that third eye. You have that crown chakra, and you guys are really good at navigating the external world as well as your own inner world. And I think that you have this visionary that brings to the collective consciousness something that maybe the beaver spirit wouldn't have. And it's a beautiful yin and yang here, because this person is, the beaver spirit is going to be very centered on the earth and in the ground. And you guys are going to be very centered in the up and up. And I feel like that's a good duality. That's a good balance. I feel like, you know, the dragon spirit can be very intense, but what's so beautiful about the dragon spirit is it's all seeing. So it sees beauty in everything, and it wants to see the inner and the outer of everyone, you know, like it is not just going to look at a small picture, it's going to look at the big picture. We have networker. So enhances the unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. And hedonist, light attributes, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So, you know, I would almost break it up. Like I didn't do this for the other piles, but this is how I would sort of imagine you guys to be. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Group, whoa, holy moly. Group number 4. So this popped out to start. We have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. We have the Ace of Wands. The Lovers fell on the floor. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, wow. So pretty much everyone so far has gone through it, like in relationships, I would say. The Wheel of Fortune, oh my God, but it fell on the floor. Like every pile so far, a big energy that I have read is that everyone has is trying to manifest a better, more harmonious and peaceful relationship. Like they've been through it in the past in relationships. And I feel like that's a similar vibe to you guys, group number 4. And I feel like it's taken a lot for my feminines out there, for you guys to understand that you aren't just like a feminine, you're a divine feminine, you're a sacred woman, you're the dragon spirit. You're beautiful internally, externally, you're divinely guided, you're a child, star seed of the universe, and you're here for a much greater and bigger purpose than to be manipulated or heartbroken over some fuckboy. And I feel like what's so interesting is you're gonna manifest the opposite of what you've been through in the past. So if you have kind of been some tumultuous, nope, I don't think that's the word. If you've been in some bad waters or bad relationships, I feel like you guys are going to get the opposite. Some of you guys quite literally were in a third-party situationship, and your person not that I want to keep diving into the past or anything, but I guess it's also very key to like your future. Some of you guys were in a third-party relationship or situation, I should say, and you were cheated on, or this person in your past was not loyal to you. And that's going to be the opposite. Like this beaver spirit is going to be just so loyal to you. Beaver or dragon spirit, whichever one like resonates with you. I just feel like this person is going to be so attracted to you. They're going to choose you. Like I'm very excited to get into the 18+ extended as well, because there's already a lot of sexual energy. And they're also going to value you for what you can bring to the table. Like not only are you super gorgeous, but you are the sacred woman. We have her sort of holding her palm up, and she has that kind of like that green heart in her palm, which reminds me of the heart chakra, which is always represented by the color green. And to me, it's almost it's almost, okay, my words today, I'm so sorry. Full moon, you guys. To me, it's almost symbolic of the fact that you guys have so much love to give. Like you have this really big heart, and you're very nurturing naturally. I think you're also very spiritual, and because you're very spiritual, you're also very conscientious and like aware. And you need someone that is gonna like hold you. And I feel like this person is gonna hold you. They're gonna actually love to like hold you and hug you and like nuzzle themselves in your breast. And with the Ace of Wands, I also think like be careful, because this person will want to get you preggo. I mean, there is this huge energy of like them wanting family already as it is. So like, and then in the Ace of Wands and how it's illustrated in this deck, she's like pregnant. And I love that energy. We have the Ace of Cups as well. Like this person has a lot of love to give. Wow. We have in the near future, and yes, improving health. So a lot of you guys, and then we do end with the Wheel of Fortune, which is quite gorgeous, because this just goes to show with these 2 aces at the start that this sort of true love is coming for you quite soon. And it's in result of you doing this healing work, and maybe even shadow work with the sacred woman. Like you guys have really been working on yourself, finding the beauty in yourself again, and falling in love with yourself. We have big happy changes. There's something better in the near future. Yes. Ooh, I like that. That's very optimistic, because you know, basically Spirit is saying that you came to this reading at the perfect time, and whatever you guys have been doing, keep it up. Like it is good for you. And I'm seeing a lot of heart chakra healing, and there's specific heart chakra meditations you can do. Like when I went through a breakup like a long time ago, I went through one recently, but like I'm fine. But when I was younger, I had such a hard time releasing that resentment. And I feel like, you know, heart chakra meditation is vital. Like you don't want your heart chakra space to be closed up. And Honestly, like we could talk about it on a side note, but I love to work with rose quartz and all sorts of things. So if you guys are ever interested in like knowing more about that and stuff, just message me on Instagram at Samantha James Tarot. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. We have reconciliation, true love, which kind of like coincides with the lovers here. We have children. So like I said, like this is a connection that's going to be very important to you, because this could be the person that you end up having children with. So if you guys are not only trying to manifest like a very significant partner in love, you might be also manifesting like your future husband or wife that will have kids and be a future father or mother. So this will be very interesting, and we'll pull some timeline cards to figure out when this is happening. We'll pull some charms, we'll pull from the pendulum, and I'm also excited to get into the extended and see what the sexual energy is like, because clearly it's going to be on fire. And let's pull and also see what kind of sign this person might have. But first, we have reconciliation and we have past life relationships. So maybe you quite literally have known each other before in a different life, and you guys will be reconciling. Maybe you guys knew that you would be reconciling in this life and having children together, and this is something that you guys sort of signed for like up front. So this is very interesting. This person, amongst being like a hard worker, is also probably a networker. They're probably really good at connecting people together, or maybe you guys are going to meet at some sort of networking event. Okay, Spirit, what sign is this person? We have Leo. So they could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. We have soulmate. Wow. So another triple confirmation, because I am no longer like, I'm backing away from these labels. But if they come up in like multiple cards, then I will go with it, because that's obviously a synchronistic sign. And we have Gemini. Okay, so Gemini and Leo and soulmate, and this person could have some earth in their chart. Doesn't have to be, but they could. Okay. All right, I'm being called to pull the Lovers Oracle over here. I think this person is going to really admire that you're a divine feminine, and I don't know if it's going to be that this person is necessarily like a divine masculine, but I do think that they are going to back you up on anything that you decide to do. Like this person is going to be like, you know, behind every powerful woman is a man like holding her champagne. I don't fucking know, her purse. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not like I was gonna say it's not in a passive way, but I do think this person is a little passive. And we'll get into that because that's coming out in the sexual energy as well. But I just think that this person is gonna want you to shine. And that's what's really important, is they're gonna just be there to really build you up. They're really focused on making sure that you guys feel good about yourselves. And it seems like some of you guys really are manifesting, or you're really trying to balance maybe the sun and moon energies. Maybe there's a sun and moon duality in your charts. And it just seems like with the wheel that some opportunity is going to turn around. I think like the phase that you're at in your life right now is finally coming to an end, or you're sort of at the end of a tough cycle, and you're going to begin a new cycle where there is something better and there is something in the near future, and it is more positive. So remain positive about your love life is sort of the energy I'm getting here. The way that you're all seeing and all knowing about everything else in your life, maybe you guys have that blind spot when it comes to your own love life, you know? And this is very, you know, sneaky. Spirit is like, only time will tell. Of course, we're going to pull some timeline cards, but it's like not allowing me to really like expand on when other than soon. And also it might be part and parcel to some release work that has to be done. So the past is now behind you, and that's, you know, I do see that you guys went through a past that was difficult and probably like very toxic, and I don't even think it was that like far away. It could have been quite recent. And I guess when we're talking about trauma, like recent is a year or 2 years. That's still pretty recent, you know, to go through something as traumatic as what you guys went through. But it's time to release it, embrace and embrace the new possibilities that are headed towards you with that Wheel of Fortune. I mean, a new path is quite literally available to you. Follow it with faith. And what I love about this Wheel of Fortune card, she's like looking at herself in the mirror. She's like, I'm great, I'm hot, I'm awesome. Like, and I think that's what you guys need to do. Like, the same way that you feel that way about everyone else, and you're probably the one that's like always hyping up all your friends, and you're like so giving and so loving towards everyone, and then like your own self-talk is not that positive. You guys need to start switching that around and like looking in the mirror and embracing yourself more, because you really fucking are sexy. Like, I'm honestly excited to get into the extended because you guys are on fire. But all right, Spirit, when is this happening? Like, can we try and get a timeline? Okay, we have 2 years. All right, so Spirit, you said in the near future. Why? Okay, 1.5 to 2 years. Interesting. All right, so that's awesome. I mean, some of you are gonna come for me for that, but I don't think you should, because if someone were to tell you that you're gonna have children, like, let's say it said 2 weeks or 6 months, like, that's not that believable. Like, come on. You have to develop like a full-on relationship with someone, like a full-on in order to have children with them. So if I was to stop you right now and be like, yo, you're gonna marry this person and you're gonna have kids with them, 1.5 and 2 years is gonna come by pretty quick, and that's, you know, when this is gonna happen. So this is really beautiful, because I still think you guys have a lot to heal. This doesn't necessarily mean like you're gonna be like abstinent until you see this person. You'll probably like see other people. You guys are on fire right now. You're glowing. I see it. There are a lot of big happy changes for you in the near future. It could be like when you meet this person, or when you start to like gather more information about them and feel like you're really manifesting them. But I think 1.5 to 2 years is when this person could really be coming in for you. I really hope people don't attack me, because like most piles aren't necessarily like right now, but it is what it is. I think it's important, because, you know, these are beautiful, beautiful readings, and this is not like everyday shit. Like, this is not, you're not gonna find this person on Tinder. Like, this is something that you deserve, like, energetically, and that the divine is trying to send you. And maybe it is still a little reliant on, sorry, I totally swung and didn't tell you what I was doing. Maybe it is a little reliant on you guys doing some release work. You know, maybe that timeline can change. And you can manifest this person quicker. It's gonna really be up to you. Okay, so what I'm telling the other piles that they can do is, I really wanted to put sticky notes on here and be like, what color hair do they have, or what color eyes they have, and I didn't have any sticky notes to do that with. So I'm gonna allow you guys to ask whatever question you want. You're gonna have to ask it in like a, do they have brown hair? And it'll be like, yes, no, maybe so. Or are they tall? Yes, no, maybe so. So you can ask that, or you can ask whatever question you want, but I am gonna pull twice. I'm gonna swing this twice, so that you have an opportunity to like ask these questions. So first question, here it goes. And I'm gonna pull some charms while that is swinging. Try and get maybe like some initials or something going on. Okay, we have Z. We have B, I, and J. So J, we have no way. I don't know, what did you guys ask? But it said no way. We have J. Wow, we have Gemini. Gemini, oh my God. Gemini is on fire right now. Like, we have Gemini, 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 if that's not like a triple millionth confirmation. And then, okay, so we have J, B, Z, and I. So Isaac, Zachary, James, Jeremy, Bradley, Benjamin, Barry, David Beckham. And we have a plane. So we have Now, Hug, Lee. We have a plane. This person could live at a distance, or you could meet them while traveling. And we have a catcher's mitt. So maybe this person plays baseball. Maybe you play baseball. Maybe you guys are gonna meet at a baseball game or connect over that somehow. And we have ask a friend. Okay, I know that pisses people off, so I'm gonna swing it again. Whatever you guys are asking, Spirit is not trying to answer it for some reason. And then we're gonna get into the extended, which is an 18 plus. That's linked down below. I'm really interested to see what the sex is going to be like, and I'm going to pull from a completely different deck and kind of get the sexual energies of this connection, because you guys really are this feminine fatale. Like, you guys are super sexy, and like this person is kind of like, hi. Not that they're not sexy, I'm sure they are, but they're just more like passive. Like, they're like, I can't believe I got this person. Like, they're fucking amazing. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of energy surrounding Gemini, and just like this soulmate energy, you know, only time will tell. And then we have soulmate. So I love that, like, personally, because it's like, hello, hi, and we have definitely. So whatever you guys asked, the answer is definitely. All right, group number 4. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm excited to get into the extended. I'll see you guys there, and we're gonna pull for the sexual energy. In the meantime, though, I am so happy to announce that in April, I will be finally launching my line of manifestation candles and bath rituals and my oracle deck. It's just gonna be a whole-on, full-on, you know? And in the meantime, you guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am now doing daily pick cards. They're super cool. At Samantha James Tarot on Instagram. Definitely connect with me there, and you can ask me questions if you have any. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks so much for being here. Definitely comment down below if it resonated, and I'm going to move on to the extended.